Hey everyone, I'm happy to be back too. Huh, wait, this? Yeah, I'm a speedrun judge now. Cool, right? I earned it by being the best of the best. Tim! Hey! While we're at it, Dan has a custom title. Do you think I could by any chance? My unfortunate death aside, I think we should get into what you really came here for. I mean, you saw the thumbnail, come on. You know what this is about. On October 25th is the first day that I... Okay, wait, listen. I know it's just speedrunning. I know it's not that deep, but like, come on, man. Just let me be dramatic, please. On October 25th, I would start my speedrun journey in the Backrooms redacted. I played the game before. In fact, I stayed updated to the game ever since version 1.3. I wasn't new to the game. I was always looking out for liminal/backroom games. The Backrooms redacted was no exception. But I was for sure new to the speedrun colony. Hi gang!
The fact that we say gang is not a good sign.
Why am I getting bullied? I just joined!
Yeah, don't worry about it, that's just
Oh
Go my
my
side.
dear. Do I have to
Lobotomy sound effect.
Help me? My very first run was submitted on YouTube, with a record of 1 minute and 10 seconds. At the time, there was only one run to beat, and that was Dan's 1 minute and 11 second run. This one took me about 30 to 45 minutes. I was happy that I got my first world record, but wow was I such a beginner. This is my first speedrun, and before we even begin the speedrun, I've already made two mistakes. Numero uno, I'm using live split, not the in-game timer. What's wrong with that, Ectris? The pros use it all the time! Secondly, the Backrooms redacted has its own speedrun timer like I mentioned earlier. You were supposed to know this. You did watch the guide, right? Okay, so what's my second problem? I'm using my spider avatar, obviously which I love, but I didn't notice that thinner avatars had an advantage, so I had to adapt. Even then, my record was very short-lived. I saw Dan beat it the next day, and it was 10 seconds flat. I was thinking, hey, that's not so bad. At the time, I had the thought of lowering it to 9 seconds, maybe 8. If I could just do it a few more times with the advice I got, maybe I could... This is Jura. He isn't new to the speedrun server, but he was a new challenger to me. Jura has a recognition for being one of the best speedrunners in the Backrooms redacted, having speedrun experience with Silksong, Superliminal, and many more. He met my expectation by instantly jumping to 1 minute, 8 seconds, and 33 milliseconds. So, I kept going. Seeing as I dropped to 3rd place, I wanted to improve my record. But time after time after time, I just couldn't beat his record. After an hour of constant failed runs, I ended up submitting a fun run that was 1 minute, 8 seconds, and 600 milliseconds. How can I possibly beat Jura when our time difference is 560... If that wasn't enough, Jura made sure to drop it even lower with a record of 1 minute, 7 seconds, and 700 milliseconds. And then a third time down to... Wait. Who are you? This is Phantom Smiler. He wasn't too involved, but he did get a world record. And to be honest, he was really good. One thing that bothered me is how fast he got it. And when I went to watch his video, I realized something. There! Right there! You see that? Just Okay, what I was actually confused about was his stamina regen being fully charged after this little step. Meanwhile, Jura and I were always fully charged behind the step. What was so different? He wasn't closer at the beginning. If anything, he was further away. What could I be missing? And then it clicked. This guy's PC is garbage! While we were running this game at 240 FPS, Jura and I, Phantom was running it at 60. And that changed his stamina? Thanks to Jura, we did the calculations and we found out that 60 FPS users gain a 100 millisecond advantage on every single regen. Seeing this, I tried it out. And after 2 hours of constant failed runs, I finally beat Jura. Phantom was still ahead by a few milliseconds, but the competition was close. What do you want, Jura? How long did that take you? After that, this is how the current leaderboard looked like. The gaps between us were, oh my god, the gaps between us were literal milliseconds apart. So close, yet so far. I wish I could talk more about this, but to be honest, I've been postponing this video for far too long and I want to get straight to the point. The only thing I have yet to show you is all of my failed runs. Matter of fact, the entire background of this video have been my failed runs. This wasn't an easy road. I didn't just get the world record out of luck or first try. This took me what felt like forever. So let's analyze my best run. I'll play it alone first and then I'll break down each section. I'll have a mark on each section that will be important for later. I don't think that was it, but that was pretty good. Yeah, we're cooking now. Alright, so let's work on each mark. The first mark is this wall. A great start matters plenty, especially in the topic of milliseconds. This alone can be frustrating with the wall bumping and hard to see from people in the spawn area. The second mark was what I talked about earlier. The small step is a good indicator for stamina management. Full bars of stamina are always best until just enough for the last one. The third mark is interesting. The teleport hitbox can differ in positioning and character size and animation. To be honest, it's pure RNG, but being experimental helps out a lot. Instead of going straight to the green tunnel, you can try to go between the two slightly to touch the hitbox earlier. The fourth mark is also slightly RNG. The black fade transition to the next room can be closer or further away, along with some stamina management done right. And right after we got the fifth mark, this can be such a make or break sometimes. Oftentimes, you either move too far away from the cake, look away too much, or accidentally pressing E twice. All of these canceling the process to destroy the cake. Oh my god. I got a little bit angry. It's okay.
Outside. 6 out of 6. Okay. Archive.
Mark number 6 is by far the most RNG based. Specifically when it comes to Mr. Partygoer over here. I swear, the moment you start running level fun, if you see any Partygoer after that, you're gonna start that beef with every single one. If he feels generous, he'll be on this end of the table. If he's evil and mischievous, he's waiting for you at the corner. Mark 7 is your final cake. The moment that you arrive, your stamina should at least have a smidge left, not fully used. Sometimes you get the urge to back up. but it can ruin such a good speedrun if done wrong. And this is mark number 8. Go, 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 go! Go, you're almost there! This is it. It's over. Mayan. Heaven. I found Jupiter. Oh, never mind. I'm at spawn. Okay. Oh. This is how it ends. Version 1.5.99 comes to a close, and the speedrun leaderboard is sealed. The chapter is closed. If Jura or Phantom weren't as competitive, I wouldn't even be here in the first place. This is the Level Fun documentary. Also, Plink tied second last minute. Oh my goodness, he gave me a heart attack.